Well, it's 2024. Yes. And today is really the first day of, really getting started, because yesterday was a holiday. Of course, you could be watching this next year or in the summer. So anyways, what today is January 2nd, 2024. Yes. And who am I? Well, who am I? I'm somebody who's starting over again, and I'm going to start fresh. Well, you never can really start fresh. I mean, you're going to be bringing who you are in to the equation. But I'm Minivan Lee, and I have lived in my minivan for 7 years. And this month, my YouTube channel will be 4 years. That's a long time, yeah. So, and it's been fun. I've gotten better at it as we go. Each year I get a little better. And I'm a solo traveler. And here's my deal. Here's how Minivan Lee rolls, okay? In the nomad world, the van dweller, is I really don't travel that much anymore. I really don't. I'm kind of tired of it after 4 years. Well, probably I stopped traveling probably about a year ago. I really don't travel that much. Who am I? I always say I'm just a girl who lives in a van. I'm just a girl who lives in a van. I've got thoughts. I've got ideas. I like to encourage and inspire people. But I also like to show you how to do van life. Now, I do have a book. It's called How to Live in a Minivan, the Minivan Lee Way, and it's on Amazon. Go check it out. Just type in Minivan Lee, and once you get on Amazon, and my book's going to pop right up. Now, even if you go on the web now, if you type in Minivan Lee, I'm kind of like there. I'm on Facebook and Instagram and X, formerly Twitter, and I'm not on TikTok or anything like that, yeah. And as far as shorts go, I really don't do shorts or reels. I like to more get into a discussion. I do enjoy the shorts. I could just scroll up for an hour. But to me, it's like a rabbit hole. You're really going down a rabbit hole. But there are some good stuff that you can catch there. I personally just don't like to do the shorts or the reels. But I enjoy this lifestyle. I thoroughly enjoy it. I really do. I was talking to a friend, texting her back and forth, and we were just talking about it. She said, well, I'm sitting in my car right now. It's really cold where she's at. She goes, I'm just really enjoying it. And I said, I am too. I'm sitting in my minivan and I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I can prop my feet up here and I can be on the internet. This is my space. It's my little clubhouse. Yeah. And it's a great lifestyle. How do I roll in my lifestyle? Well, I said that I don't travel that much. So what do? Well, I like to hang out in towns or cities that I know. Right now, I'm in southern Arizona, and I'm here in the winter because in the summer it gets really hot. So I'm here in the winter. I know this city very well, and I just hang out the parks, maybe go to the library. I go to a restaurant, maybe sit. That's what I do. I can walk at the park. I'm still getting nature. If it's a really nice park, I'm getting a lot of nature. I've shown all of you a lot of cool stuff. Just the other day, I was walking and this hawk just went whoosh, and came down, and I could see he had something in his talons, and he would just sit, and he was just sitting on him, like sitting on it, making sure, and he would move up a little bit every once in a while. It was like he was trying to strangle it, Hey, the circle of life, I mean, it's kind of nice to see, it's like wild kingdom out here. But I started my camera and it kept looking at me. And then finally it got a little bit like, why is she just standing there looking at me? And it flew away, but you could see it in his talons, and his talons were hanging down, flying away. So I see a lot of nature. I know sometimes I've been in Quartzsite and I don't see anything. I see the mountains off to the side, and it's really gorgeous, great sunsets, sunrises. Oh yeah, and in early morning you can catch a coyote here and there. But I see a lot of nature here where I'm at. Different birds. They have ponds here. They've got about any kind of duck you could possibly think of. Geese, fish. Yeah, so yeah, I do see a lot of nature, even though I'm in a city. So this is what I like. And why do I like cities so much? basically because I have everything available to me. I mean, I've got stores, I've got theaters if I want to go catch a movie on the big screen. I've got, I've got nature, I've got restaurants. I like to be where there's a lot of people. I know a lot of you wouldn't, but I do. I like to know that there's people around me, and I don't even mind sitting in the afternoon, sitting on a parking lot in my van when there is noise. I don't like the boom boxes. I'll move at that point. But I do like my lifestyle. And I've been doing this for 7 years. Over the past 2-3 years, I haven't traveled that much. But I have had to go across the country and back because my domicile is in Ohio. It's not here in Arizona, which I'm thinking about. I need to probably change it. But I do a little bit of traveling. So, and I make coffee, okay? There you go. It is fresh coffee. Yeah. And it's not too hot, so don't worry about burning your tongue, okay? Well, I've got some letters I want to read to you. Just some interesting subjects. This is from Robin Shore. I was trying very hard to get rid of all my stuff, like you had, Lee. But now I can see I will most likely have to get a storage unit as well. But storage units here in New Zealand are far more expensive than what you pay in the U.S. Oh, you have to pay in New Zealand $50 per week? Oh my gosh. I pay in Tucson, I pay $63 for a 5x10, okay? I love it. I even put a little table in there, and I can keep things that I don't need all the time, but I don't want to get rid of, and I put them in my storage. And plus, I got that table, so if I want to work on a project, I can go in there, I can park in front of my storage unit, and I can just do what I need to do. And the owners, what do they care? I mean, I'm paying for the storage unit. I don't live in there. But yeah, they'll see me doing stuff in there and they just wave to them if they're going by on their little golf carts. But the storage unit, I've come to rely on that. I did not have a storage unit for the first 5 years. It wasn't until, I think last year that I got a storage unit. Okay, but go to Flagstaff, which is north, and it's higher elevation, so it's a great place to spend your summers. A 5x5 was $136. So I'm not sure. I'll probably have to get one. Storage units are the bomb, okay? They're really almost necessary. Now, if you are going to, you're just getting started and you're not sure if you want to get rid of everything or what you want to do with it. Your best bet is to get a storage and put things in it and just pay for it till maybe go travel for the first year, then decide, well, I'm going to come back and start either giving it to your children or getting it on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, something like that, and start getting some money in your pocket and you could sell your things. Yeah. Next letter. This is from Frog Moon Mama. Watching this now, just thinking, Lee, could you please make an exercise and healthy eating playlist? Some of us need the inspiration. Okay. Yeah, I get that. We all need to get exercise. And what I have been trying to do, but it doesn't happen every time, is to offer in each video, offer a little exercise to do. But, sometimes your best bet is just go get... Well, it can get noisy being in the city. I'm at the park and I'm parked near a main street. It's been pretty calm all day, but things are probably, what time is it? Yeah, going on 3 in the afternoon. People are probably trying to move around a little bit and going to visit somebody or whatever. And I hope you do have to be careful. Oop, there goes the cops. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to go through the park, especially on today. Is that I lost my train of thought, okay? Oh, yeah, get yourself a Planet Fitness membership. It's $10 a month, okay? I mean, there is an annual fee. They take it out, I think, the second month that you join, and it's like $45. But hey, yeah, go to Planet Fitness or go to LA Fitness or just check them out, right? And go to the gym and start working out. Now, as far as eating goes, well, I say eat light, but get necessary protein. Look online. I would say look online and say, how much protein do I need? I've heard anywhere from 60 to 90 grams, 60 or 90 grams a day. And then it goes by your weight, things like that. So you want enough of that, but definitely get your you got to eat fresh produce. You just need to do that. And what else do you need to do? Water. You need to drink water. I think yesterday I got dehydrated. I actually felt kind of dizzy, and I thought, oh, I don't feel good all of a sudden. And something told me, look, girl, it's been 2 days. You haven't even drinking your water in the morning. For some reason, I've been like, I don't know why. Why did I get out of that? Why did I think that I could let that go? So what I did this morning on my phone is I set the alarm. 8 o'clock, because usually I drink my water around like 5 in the morning. I get my water before. I drink one of these before I take my coffee, before I drink it. They say it's not good to drink coffee with an empty stomach. So drink one of those, and then I set it for 8, 10. No, wait a minute. I set it for 10, 1, and 4. I'm going to drink one of these. Yeah, I've got to get more water. They say it just pumps your skin out, your organs work better, and you need water for your kidneys, and your kidneys actually cleanse your blood. I mean, because if your kidneys go down, you have to go through dialysis, because you have to take all the blood out and you have to clean the toxins out. Ugh. No, I heard that's horrible. So, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll see what I can do for the playlist, okay? I definitely will. Okay, this is from, Sassy Girl. Oh, I remember you. Hey, Sassy Girl. You're sassy. She says, I have a question, and forgive me if it's too personal. How does your family, your children, feel about you doing van life? Yeah. I've been asked that before, and I've given the answer, but I'll do it again because I have so many new subscribers and viewers. Thank you all, and I really appreciate you. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you. Thank you. And that's why I love to read your questions and your letters. I love it. Well, what my family, they're good with it. They've all been good with it. The only one who wasn't was my youngest daughter. She's the third in the family of 4. And she was kind of upset over it. So she well got used to it. No big deal. But no, all my other children, they're like, okay, sounds cool. They were familiar. My oldest daughter is the one that kind of turned me on to it. She told me years ago, she says, look at this video. And it was Bob Wells. She goes, look at his channel. And this is when he was still a little bit not as famous. And I watched it. I thought, oh, man, that's the life for me. I love it. And I watched some of his tours, and I loved the minivan. That's why I'm in a minivan. I knew that's what I wanted. I did not want anything big. I don't require anything big. So, yeah, I loved it. No, they're good with it. They are definitely, totally, unequivocally, positively, indubitably good with it. Okay, how's that? Almost like on the, I think this is the Wizard of Oz, Yeah, I was just that kind of a mom. They do what they want to do, and I do what I want to do, and we support each other. We're all just good with it. That's all I can say. I do have my daughter. She has an iPhone. And she says, find my friends, and she always follows me. I don't follow her. I don't need to know where she's at, but I want her to know where I'm at, just in case. And really, it's just following my phone. It's not following my vehicle. It's following my phone. And as long as I have my phone, she knows where I'm at, right? So, yeah, it's pretty cool. So she goes on, let me finish. She says, I ask because many women on one of my SUV car life camping Facebook groups I'm in talk about how their families are not at all supportive. They're scared she's going to be mugged, killed, etc., or are embarrassed that she's homeless. Unfortunately, some associated with the stereotypical bag lady pushing a cart full of cans down the road, or a beggar wanting beer money. A few are supportive, but many commenters' families aren't. It's an interesting topic, to me anyway. As always, enjoy watching your videos. Thank you so much, Sassy. Well, yeah, I mean, some aren't. I mean, I kind of wonder, and I don't want to judge, but maybe some of those people that think she's like kind of embarrassed, they're kind of pretentious, maybe. Maybe they are. I'm not pretentious at all. I am real. I'm just real. Burp and do all that stuff. It doesn't matter. And some people say, well, you're home, you know, you're not homeless. I said, I'm homeless. I poop in a bucket. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm homeless. But you know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't, you know, in the summer, if it gets hot, I don't have air conditioning. Now, what kind of, I know that if there was a home, somebody was in a home, and they were a senior citizen, and they reported they don't have air conditioning, there would be people on them right away like, oh my gosh, there's a senior, and she doesn't have any air conditioning, what are we going to do? You know, I don't have air conditioning in here, and I'm surviving it. You know, I have to open my windows, bring a fan in, things like that. So in a way, and I know people get so, they get perturbed with me when I say that, but in a way, I am homeless, okay? I'm living such a primitive, easy life, a minimal, primitive life, you know? Yeah, but you know, I like it. And there's thousands of others that love it too. So I can see that maybe it's like, wait a minute, you know, it's not all rainbows and unicorns living in your van though. I really have to say that. It's not. I mean, there are issues. Really, like, how tough are you that you can tough this out? Yeah, summer is the worst. Yeah, you got to find higher elevation. Next letter. This is from Pat Christ. Oh, this is an interesting one. Let's get into this one. Afternoon, Lee. I notice that your knees are always bent, whether you're in your van or at a hotel. Well, looky here. I'm bent. I'm bent. Why are my knees bent right now? Because I'm filming. I mean, I can't, you know, be walking around and doing it, right? So you get the illusion that my knees are always bent, but they're not. This is how I showed you earlier. This is how I usually sit when I'm watching a movie. See, my legs are propped up and they're straightened. This is how I watch a movie, or I have it stretched out here. They're not always bent. It's just an illusion because that's what you see. Now, I did show you in the morning when I have to put my bed back together. Oh, yeah, I have to do that. But it's probably a 15-minute ordeal. You know, that's about 15 minutes, right? Let's go on. I used to sit Indian style myself a lot, and my knees started giving me problems. You said your knee was paining you, so I have been observing how you sit. Okay. I am not a doctor, but I think that is the root of your problem and maybe some arthritis. And so, oh, you're the one that said I had arthritis. No. No. Truth be known, I hurt my knee. I hurt it. And you know what? I've noticed just the past few days, my knee feels so much better. It's almost there. I would say it's 80% good. I mean, when I walk around anymore, I don't even think about it. It's like, oh, you know, my knee, I have to make sure that everything is in proper lining. No, I don't have to deal with that at all. But, no, I don't have arthritis, okay? I hurt my knee. I did. I whacked it. I hurt it. And it's healing. So, yeah. Oh, some of you have suggested even thus since then, You suggested that I put knee pads on or something like that. I'm doing fine. It'll be fine. I really do have great knees. It's just that I hurt this one, and it's healing. And then I've had people say, well, you're older, so it's going to take longer to heal. And that might be true. That might not be, because if you notice what I'm talking about recently is about visualization and how what we hold in our head, we hold in our hand. The more we say stuff like that, I do have to deal with that. The more we say stuff like that, the more we make it true. I think it's healing. For the way I whacked it, I think it is doing absolutely wonderful. So thank you for that, Patsy. You're Patsy. Thank you for that, Patsy. But let me just say, yeah, I want to reiterate. This is what you see. You see me like 20 minutes a day. Well, there's like 23 and 2/3 more hours in the day. When I'm sleeping, it's straight and things like that. Yeah. So no, it's not bent all the time. It's bent right now. This is bent. But when I get done with this, I'm probably going to stretch my legs out. It's the truth. That's reality. Okay, here's one. This is from Jadabney. Just a thought. Okay, this is a good one. Do your children know where your storage unit is, and anything else they need to know? You never know what's around the corner. How long does that heated jacket stay warm? Okay, there's 2 questions. Let me answer the first one. And this is a good wrap-up of all I've been talking about. We talked about storage units. We talked about children and things like that. Well, no, I only have one key to my storage unit, and they don't. But it might be a good idea to actually make a copy and go give to them. Absolutely. Now, as far as like my bookwork, like my important papers, if anything happens to me, they're going to give my van. They're going to contact my children and let them know where my van is, and anything in it belongs to them, right? They got to get it to the jail. They'll contact my children, and my children will go and get what needs to be done. If there was an emergency, yeah. As far as like banking and things like that, my bank account has my oldest daughter's name on it, so she can take it and distribute as she sees fit. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, and I'm not a property owner or things like that, so. And then you asked about the jacket. Well, the jacket, it stays warm as long as it's plugged in. And I keep it going. And then if I turn it off, it'll stay warm for a while after that. Just like a heated blanket or yeah. But it is pretty nice. It is really nice. Okay, I do. And then one other thing I wanted to, excuse me. One other thing I wanted to read. And this is what we've been talking about. Self-discipline begins with the mastery of your thoughts. If you don't control what you think, you can't control what you do. What you hold in your head, you hold in your hand. Yeah, I just thought that was pretty darn cool. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. It's another day. And I just love you guys. I have fun doing these videos for y'all. I really do. I need you as much as you need me. Actually, yeah, I probably need you more than you need me. I'm sure you can do without me, but you know what? I can't do without you. I really can't, because I sense that you're out there. I sense that you're listening, and I love your comments, and I read them, and I feel your energy. So until tomorrow, everybody, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. Till tomorrow, new subject, new things, new stuff, new life, 2024. Yay. Bye, everybody. Mwah.